Soon as I put my hands on Moicano, we know what happens. I got stoned.
Yo.
He does not want to be hit by me.
What up, cuz? Moicano doesn't give a shit. Moicano doesn't give a shit, cuz. He's the best. What about Rude Boy? Oh my goodness. How crazy was that? How crazy was that? And Salikov is no easy fight, man. Salikov is a tough ass dude. You know how many spinning wheel kick knockouts that man got? Man, Randy came out there straight standing on business. Now, the good thing about it is he had to deal with a little adversity. So that was I don't want to say a nice thing, but I think you build a little bit more character when you got to go through a little adversity, come through the grind, and especially for him to get a knockout like that. Wow. But we got the co-main event coming up. I'm going to be taking you guys' questions right now. I don't have my stand right now, so I'm going to do this kind of like a ghetto-ass way right now. You see this? It's all good, though. I think this builds character, too. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. Just here to bond and chop it up, talk some fights. Hold on, let me do one little thing. Boom.
Adam comedian
He stayed talking mad shit.
Did you see what he just posted?
Nah, who is he talking about?
You
Salikov?
want to read it?
Yeah, what did he say?
He said DC and Laura Sanko are an incredible team. One commentator has the biggest tits in MMA.
Adam Hunter, baby. He's a funny ass dude. MMA roasted. All right, let's go. How you feeling? I'm feeling good, man. Feeling really good. Got some really good work in this past week. So I'm excited about the next upcoming, we got 10 weeks now for my fight. So I'm excited about that. Looking good so far. Everything's firing on all cylinders. I got a lot of time to keep on improving the gas tank. And for me to be where I was at before to where I'm at now, super, super happy about that, man. Very, very proud of how far I've been able to get. Oh, I'm not the favorite against Cater. That's cool, man. I like being the underdog. The underdog gets to show up and prove people wrong. You know what I mean? Yeah, this camera is supposed to be like 4K. Why is it? It's not looking like 4K right now. I don't know if it might be a little blurry. Let me clean the lens because it's not supposed to.
Counter pressure style of boxing, and we've said it several times already, but it is worth noting. I mean, the most knockouts in the history of the lightweight division. That left hand of his is an all-access pass, and he uses it all the time to.
All right, I think that's a little bit better. Nah, it's the same. It's exactly the same. Judo by KO, man. I would not be surprised. That was a freaking dog, but Renato, man, I'm here for the post-fight speech. We all know he wants the money. I kind of want to see what he wants to tell DC if he gets the dub. But Doe was a dog, man. He's a freaking dog. Rob, what's good? Drew by KO is correct. Who's fighting? Judoba versus Renato Moicano. Strong Island. Let's go. The Strong Island way, Matt Favola. Thoughts on Randy Brown? I thought it was a great finish. Man, the ref was just kind of, what was he waiting for? I felt like the ref was, I don't know, like what do you, it was like he was on vacation. Like, brother, you saw the man go down and you're kind of like just thinking about something else, like you were nodding off while the guy's down. You should be circling over. I'm not saying jump in, but at least be over there to be like, all right, maybe we should stop the fight. And after the one, I thought it was still good. But I just thought the ref was a little bit just like nowhere to be found. Maybe I kind of wish I had that guy for my last one. Maybe I would have had a little bit more of a fighting chance. But Randy looked good, man. Clean on the chin. Yeah, I think if Moicano takes him down, he's going to submit him. And that's the one thing people are kind of sleeping on with Moicano. He can strike. I think when he fought Fiziev, he tried to be too much of a boxer. And Fiziev is a big-ass Muay Thai power puncher. He got caught early, body head, dropped him. And I think he was just kind of getting used to coming up to that weight class. Yo, how was you the champion a couple years ago and you got less than 30 people watching? That's why. I don't know. I just literally just put it on. It's not like I posted it. Aljo, even though you're not the underdog. I guess it's all good. I don't really look at the odds, man. I don't really look at the odds. People typically tell me what's what, and they ask me how much to bet on me. I'm like, bro, I don't know. I'm betting on myself. So I don't really. What you do with your money is on you. What I'm doing with my money, I'm trying to get 2 paychecks. Love from Jersey. Thank you. Thank you. What's good? What's good? When I get your back, it's a rat route. You're damn straight. Man, I'm looking forward to this one because we were going over some rear naked chokes the other day at the gym. I was actually over at Syndicate helping Rob, and we were doing some sparring over there. And afterwards, where we did some positional training, we started on the back. I had the hooks in. I went with Vince Morales. I went with Marab, and I went with these 2 other kids. And we were discussing the position and how I'm able to get that choke. And I was showing them this system that Jason Rao showed us back from New York when we were training over at Sarah's. And now he opens his new gym with him and Nick Ronan over at Vanguard. So, guys, if you're in Long Island, you want to get some high-level grappling, I'm telling you, if you're not going to Sarah's, you should definitely go to Vanguard. Very competitive gym in the sense of people that are competing on a regular basis, young, hungry killers. And we went over the little fine details, and I was showing them, like, if I can get to this position, I'm almost guaranteeing myself that I'm going to finish the submission every single time. And that's not even trying to be like tongue-in-cheek or anything. I legitimately feel if I get to that position and you do not get to my hands, my wrists, or my fingers, that choke is as good as done. It's a wrap. Have you trained in the Bay Area? Nah, I have not. MMA Guru collab video. I don't even know how to do any of that, bro. I mean, I'm not against it. I just don't know how to do any of that. Bro says Starling. That's actually hilarious. Yeah. Good evening, Starling. Send greetings from Brazil. I'm going to chalk it up to a typo. Yeah, big underdog against Jan too. It's all good, man. All right. So we got this one coming up. Damn, Judoba is a specimen, right, babe? Look at this guy. Don't be checking him out too much, though. Don't be checking him out too much. You don't have problems. Oh, they come out banging. Let's see what we got. Look at those calves. This man's always on his toes. Judoba. Hanato, right hand high, right on the temple. Waiting. Okay. Long jab. Oh, Mokano, man. Don't trade. That kind of reminds me of the physique when he was just kind of frozen. Mokano needs to just be a sniper. Take his time, pick his shots one at a time. Doesn't need to get any exchange. He gets in exchanges. That's when he got cracked and kind of just froze. And I feel like that's where he's going to struggle if he tries to do that with Dober. Ooh, nice left. Good left. Oh, they both cracked each other.
Oh, man.
He's going for the wrestling. Damn, Dober is feeling it right now. Ah, Dober. Come on, Dober. No, Dober goes down. Kind of remind me of Islam, the Islam fight when he took him down and just subbed him in like 1 minute. I was like, damn, dog. Damn. UFC Hawaii card, man. I would love that, bro. That would be crazy. Large part because of your freestyle striking and height. Marab doesn't really have that. I think Marab's strategy is his cardio. His cardio is a weapon. His takedown, his relentlessness. I think his tenacity to kind of just keep pushing through the fire. It's like, how does Henry win? Is he going to outpoint Marab? Marab's probably got one of the most decisions in the UFC. Like, if it goes to the distance, like, the odds of you beating Marab are slim to none. So I just don't see how Henry's planning on winning by decision, especially he tends to get tired in his fights. He's lucky because if our fight was a 3-round fight, I think I could have gas pedaled him a little bit more, but because of that weight cut, 5 rounds just takes it out of me, especially when I cut down to 35. Marab doesn't have that problem. He walks around 55, 58 at the most. So for him to get to 35 is a lot easier when I'm coming down from 70, 72, and I definitely feel like I lose a little bit of my gas tank, which is why I'm excited about 45. Mokano's doing his thing, bro. We got any Long Island people in here right now? Thanks, Jacob. I appreciate that. Yeah, nah, Kato be throwing some crazy ass elbows. I'm prepared for it though, man. We have two ranges, all the way in, all the way out, right? We ain't gonna be in that middle range. So there's three ranges, but where I'm gonna be all the way in, all the way out. So that's the game. And can he comfortably close the distance so that he can stay in boxing range? I think he knows what's up, and I got to make sure I'm doing the right stuff. Have guys giving me the pressure, pause, and making sure that I can avoid the strikes and do damage, and then look for my back attacks, my leg attacks. And that's the way you got to train. You know, you got to make it as close and practical to the fight as it's going to be, especially when you're tired. And if you get rocked, you never know. So, yeah, just make sure he don't hit me with none of those elbows, and I think we should be all good. Rob going to destroy the whole division other than Corey, in my opinion. He leveled up after I beat him. After he beat him, yeah. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Rob doesn't got the holding capacity that I do, but the fact that there's something about him. I'm telling you, when the guys spar him, they're like, everyone's kind of like looking at him like, yeah, I'm about to show like he ain't as good as he's doing against these other guys. And then you watch the sparring sessions, literally after the first round, you see their machismo just deflate. It's actually fascinating to see because I get to see people struggle with what I deal with, and I'm like, yeah, now he's your problem. This is how I get ready for my fights because it's a good way for the cardio, test myself and make sure I'm staying sharp. And if you could go for him 3, 4, 5 rounds, or go with one or two guys beforehand, and then he comes back when in your third round, fourth or fifth, when you're exhausted, you know you're in shape. So, hey, it should be good, man. Shout out to the Aljo Mafia, the weekly scratch, man. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Nah, man, I don't think this is going to be an easy fight by any means, if I'm being 100% honest. Like I said, I'm making sure I'm minding my P's and Q's, doing the right type of work, trying to find the proper bodies that can give me the boxing-esque look and make it as challenging, because he doesn't get taken down very often. I think the Zabit fight was the only one he really got taken down in, and Zabit didn't really shoot until like later on because he likes to strike. But then when Zabit goes to wrestling mode, man, that man's a dog, and I know firsthand because I've trained with him. It ain't good. It wasn't good. I mean, I almost submitted him in a straight arm lock, but he was ready to like let his elbow snap and dislocate before tapping to a straight arm bar. That just goes to show you where he's at right here, man. So after that, it wasn't very good. Hope you're good, brother. That Maxim fight was entertaining. Yeah, that was a good fight, man. I thought he was going to kill Johnson in the first round. After that first round started like that, he dropped him. I'm like, this fight's as good as over. Then Johnson just comes back, and it's like he's just one of those guys. It's kind of like we call it like a booger. Like he just always in there. Some way, somehow he's able to just stick around and just manages to stay around to the end of the fight, no matter the level of the competition he's facing. And I tweeted about that. I was like, this guy fights to his level of competition, whether they're above him or below him. He fights to their level, which is good and bad. It shows he can be one of the best guys, and it also shows that mentally he just does a lot of ridiculous stuff that puts him in positions that he doesn't even need to be in. Damn, round 2, and the body lock takedown for Moicano again on Dober. Damn, Dober. Like, if I'm Dober, come on, son. Ain't no way you could have thought that Renato Moicano was not going to take you down or attempt after you put hands on him. So I only say this because you had 8 weeks for this fight, right? I think it was a full camp, if I'm not mistaken. I have no idea. I could be misspeaking, but I think it was a full camp. Oh, there it is. See, I spoke too soon. He got up. Can he defend this though? This is what he has to do, man. He has to put work. Now he has to put damage on Moicano. If he can't put damage on Moicano, Moicano's going to keep imposing his will, taking him down this position, and it's just, oh, man. Dirty. But this is what I'm saying. It's like you had 8 weeks to prepare for this type of style. Like you knew what you kind of getting yourself into. You got to have a couple of escapes, hip escapes, shrimping, something. Baby, the people are asking for you. Oh, up kick. They want to talk to you.
Severely hungover.
She's severely hungover. Severely hungover. She might come back a little sober. You want to come say hi? Johnson had Marab like cardio. Yeah, kind of, sort of. Not quite Marab, but close enough. Rich and Trish. Freiberg was happening. We were getting Steve back on the pod. Steve was actually supposed to be on this morning, but I had to rain check because we're actually going to do a take on the John Anik situation because I think it's kind of bullshit that he got a lot of flack for something that I think a lot of people even in here will probably agree with. Like, I don't think what he said was to be malicious, but we're not even going to get into that. We'll do the pod and we'll touch base on that and really get to open up and go a little bit back and forth with Steve and maybe Jake, and then we'll kind of see where we're all at when it comes to making certain comments about the fans. Like, yeah, the fans pay the bills, but I think there was some truth to what John Anik was saying, and I think you can't really crucify the man for being honest. That's just my personal opinion. But what do I know? I can't get out of my own way. I was hoping to see Dana White today. I didn't get tickets. I was going to tell him, someone sent me a DM asking if they could oil him up. And I was going to ask him, like, Dana, I got this message. You want to see the guy wants to oil you up? I don't know, whatever that means. He wants to oil me up? What the fuck does that mean? He wants to oil you up. Most of the thing of getting my real estate license. Yeah, man, bro. Real estate is going to be around for the rest of our lives. Not everyone's going to be a mogul, but I think it's a good tool because we're going to always have people who are going to grow, right, in their young 20s. Oh, good reversal. So we're going to have people in their young 20s, eventually their 30s, eventually you're going to be able to become home buyers, right? And then eventually you got the young kids who are in high school. They're going to be looking to buy homes and they're going to be renting. So we're going to always have a market for that. So, oh, true. Doba with the lat drop. That was crazy. Sorry, I hope that wasn't too loud. My bad. Let me turn this down. Nah, that was insane, bro. Oh, I felt like I was back in high school watching that. Yo, that was like my go-to bread and butter move right there. We send kids through the air. Oh, he's cut. Oh, bro, this fight has just become a real fight. Oh. Anato, man, if you want the money, you got to get out of here, bro. Damn, that was crazy. I'm trying. I want to read the comments, but damn, I'm a little nervous to look away and a miss. Woo! 10 seconds coming up. This is crazy. Chuck Liddell versus Tito Ortiz. Yeah, man. That big old jaw. These guys are funny. These commentators, they just be talking shit the whole time. It's actually kind of funny. It is funny, but it's like, damn. I'm about to be fighting knowing that these guys are going to be talking shit the whole time. Damn, nah, Moicano's fucked up right now, bro. Deep breath. Oh, Boha. Yeah, so like I said, I think people are gonna always need to have a place to live. So you're gonna have an endless supply of customers. It's just how many properties are you gonna try to buy? What price point did you get the property at? And how much can you afford in the sense of like you want to cash flow, but you also want to cash flow and be responsible where you're not cash flowing and taking that money and just spending it right away. Because then if you lose your tenants, now you're in a position where if you're a regular house, you got to pay that mortgage and now you got to pay another mortgage. So you got to be making sure you're putting away your reserves. And I think that's a smart. Oh man, look at that lag drop. God, that was so pretty. So yeah, you got to be, yeah, DC, man. See, DC and I know what's up, man. Yo. Oh, he might have got a headbutt. Okay. I was like, I thought he elbowed him and cut him open. Damn. Going full cornrows. Yeah, I'm going to go cornrows for the next one. I think I like the fro only because it gives me some extra protection, man. When guys start throwing elbows, you don't feel it as much. I like that. Damn, we kind of got to dig deep. But it's to be decided. I might do that, or I might go back with the green Riddler braids again. And I kind of like it, man. I kind of feel like the Riddler. Ooh, beautiful head kick. 3-2. Moicano is exhausted. This kind of reminds me of the Ortega fight when he was looking so good and it slowed down in the third round. I fought on that card too. I fought Henry Barral that night. Oh, damn. Judo not fucking around, y'all. This is a good fight. I said it. It's gonna be a crazy fight. It's really good styles, man. Stylistically, what these guys both bring to the table. I just thought if Dober gets submitted early, the fight's obviously done. But good thing he didn't. Buying single-family real estate is essentially buying a job and opening up to risk, like you said. It would be better to just put it in a 10% ETF and make 10% return a year without working at all. And dude, he tried to lat drop it. He failed. Sebastian Kim, 1,000%. I agree with you. I was actually talking to another former MMA fighter. He retired, one of my guys in Long Island. He has a really nice portfolio down in Fort Lauderdale. He's doing a ton of business. Ryan LaFleur, hit him up if you guys want to invest. The price point is based on how much you want to put in. Depends on the percentage of what you get back, obviously. Now, with that being said, I was supposed to do something with him before, but I want to save up a little more cash reserves. And then I ended up buying a different house, the one I just posted about not too long ago on my Instagram. Now, with that being said, with this one, I told him I had to pass because I was like, I just bought this house, the renovations. I got to do a cash out refi still, pull my money out because I didn't use hard money to renovate the house. I used the hard money strictly to purchase the property. I put down 10%. Yeah, I put down 10%. 10% on $615,000. And then on top of that, the renovations are probably like $215 total is what's probably going to work out to be at the end. And then I got to do my cash out refi. I got to try to get back as much of my money as I possibly can. It's not in the greatest neighborhood, but it's where I'm comfortable, where I have a lot of friends and family, and it's close to the gym. So whenever I'm in town, I can kind of just go back and forth, and it's just quick. I'm not there long term, right? So it's a good investment in that way, and we're gonna be able to rent out the entire thing. So I'm excited about that. But going back to that, single family, I'm gonna be able to rent 3 different portions of the house and rent one of the bedrooms that I'm gonna be in on our side of the house while we're staying at the property. But then, yes, if you can just get the 10% ETF return, much safer, no work involved, other than making sure you're going with a good, reputable company. Becca's coming down. She put a little makeup on. Hey, you touched it up. You stop. So yeah, I think if you're trying to do good investments, do good business, you got to be smart with your money. I have my end goal retirement number, and I don't think it's bad for me to share it, right? I don't think it's bad, Juju, to share it. My end goal, what I would like to retire with. Not including my investments. So including my investments, I'm pretty much almost there. But not including my investments. I'm just saying this is my goal. My goal number to save up is $5 million, so that this way, if I make 5% a year, I make a pretty damn good salary just on that. And if we do better, that's icing on the cake. But we'll always put the extra back into the reserve so that it compounds. And of course, I don't plan on spending, what is it, $250,000, I think? Yeah, $250,000. I don't plan on spending that a year. That would just be completely irresponsible of me while I'm not fighting anymore. I'll probably have some other work stuff going on, the Funk Harbor, and that's like the end goal. So if I make 10%, 5% of my salary for the year, the extra 5 goes back into the fund. So now it compounds. So now that 5% for the next year, that now payout for me to have fun with, or my yearly salary that I now have to break up into months and weeks to how much money I can spend, like a check, it can kind of grow. And it's just that steady mindset of what I'm trying to do, and compound it. and of course you got to do life insurance and all that stuff. So I'm trying to change the cycle, do things differently than how my dad and my mom raised me, and do things the right way. So I had some really good people in my life that helped show me some good stuff. Uncle Cham, Piodor, his odor. Aljo, please release your YouTube workout program. You're one of the most aesthetic fighters next to Leon Edwards. I want to get shredded like y'all. Bro, I could show you what I do for my workouts. It's not really like a diet thing. Like, yeah, I do at a certain extent diet a little bit. But it's really just calorie restriction. And I work out twice a day. I drink a shit ton of water. But I can show you the workouts we're doing, which is grappling, striking, sparring, my weightlifting circuits and stuff like that, SNC. And if you could do that, I think it would work wonders for just about anybody. But it's, again, if you're working a full-time job, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to do that. And you got to be diligent, man. You got to be doing that shit all the time. Yeah, and not to definitely look days. Buying single family yet? We saw that one. What did you do to Dana? What did you do, you mean? Ayaquinta, my guy. It's all about how you spend your time. I feel I don't like having to deal with tenants and fixing problems with the house, but others might enjoy that. Are you in the stock market at all? Yeah, bro. I just said I'm in the stock market. I got my investments, brother. Of course. That's what I was saying. I told Ryan, like, I can't put my money in right now because maybe I didn't say this actually, but I definitely said I was in the stock market. But I told him I couldn't invest right now because my money is tied up in the market. That was the actual reason. 29, 28. Yeah. I'm about to say, man, if they gave it to Dover, that's criminal. Criminal. How hard was Sugar's knuckles? Honestly, can't really tell because and not though. What?
What is going on right now?
Yo, this guy is crazy. Yo, this is fascinating. I hope you guys got your TVs on.
America.
He's coming for the guru. Oh, this is crazy. Yo, when did he get like this? Oh my goodness! I'm here for it. This was the take I was saying. I was like, if he wins, I'm here for the post fight speech. That's what I want to see. Is what I want to hear. What he's thinking.
Take a picture. He's still talking.
What's on his chest? Nah, and sorry. No, I don't think it's I don't think you're in my business. I think not every fighter invests their money, and they should find like a good financial advisor that they can trust and make sure they understand the percentages, how they get paid, and how their investments work, what they're investing in, and not just blindly giving your money to somebody, you know. So you gotta there's good people out there like Mokano says, and there's bad people out there. So motherfuckers, gotta make sure you're doing the right stuff, you know. But with that said, yeah, I'm in the market. I'm in real estate. I'm trying to get my own business going with the rum. We got good news today about the label, so we should have the production done with that in 2 weeks. I just don't know why it takes so long to print labels and the boxes. I don't know, but it's crazy. It's just been a wild, wild west trying to figure this all out, and we're getting so much closer to the finish line. So I do try to explain to fighters the intricacies of making sure they're doing the right thing with their money. Like I have some of the guys at my house, my gym, and they're asking about buying houses and stuff. I kind of try to tell them, like, I think you should wait before you jump into the housing game, because all it takes is one bad injury. All it takes is to lose one fight, and then that money that you're counting. And what we say, a chicken in hand is better than two in the bush, or a bird in hand is better than two in the bush. Whatever you're trying to catch, chickens or birds. So with that being said, it's better to count what you have now than counting on something that you don't quite have yet that's not actually yours, because that's how you run into problems. You know what I mean? I think people start to count pennies that's not actually in their pockets, and they think that they have it, and they actually sell themselves short. They run into issues. So I tried telling them, like, yeah, just let's wait till you get one or two more fights, and if you get one or two more bonuses, then you should maybe do that. Because again, living in New York, you get one injury, you're out for a year, bro. That's 36,000 easily at the price points of Long Island market, right? Not everywhere is going to be like that, but to be smart about where you're living and understanding the costs, I think it's everything. So I try to at least spit some game to some of these guys. He called out the guru, man. People gonna look up the guru and be like, "Who the hell's this guy?" Will you finish business in the bantamweight? Nah, dude, I'm done with bantamweight. I can't make 135 no more, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way I could do that.
My generation, we all was raised in hard times in Georgia. It was kind of so that
Bum, 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 bum. Okay, how we do this?
There's no lights at all. And all these things.
Sell me a house in Florida.
Hard times creates. That's why the Georgian fighters are doing good UFC because our fight screen.
Aljo, you alcohol, you let that clown put you face first into the canvas. Not quite. My face actually didn't touch the canvas. I mean, it was close. Caught myself, but definitely cracked me. I'm pretty sure it had nothing to do with the quick turnaround, though, right? This main event, I got Roman. Taking Roman for this one. I think this is a great fight for him. I know people were saying that he gets tired. He doesn't have the wrestling. Correct. Don't have the wrestling. He has shown to get tired, but so has Imavov. And I think a guy who uses as much footwork as he does with the pressure from Roman should be enough to get Imavov tired first. Kind of like Sean Strickland walking him down. I think it's going to be a very similar type of thing, except the difference is if it hits the ground, damn, Roman's a wizard off of his back. He's freaking nasty. Boom. Insane co-main event. A bunch of fighters fought super hard tonight. Hell yeah, man. This sport's crazy. We were talking about this, what was it, last night? Yeah, last night. And, yeah, we were at the Tough Enough fight. And this guy was saying to me, he's like, I can't believe this is what you guys do. I'm like, dude, I watch this and I come and I sit cage side and I'm like, this is what I do. This is how I've earned my living. This is how I've earned my place in the world. It's still mind-blowing. It's impressive to myself, but it's definitely mind-blowing. I'm like, man, there's a lot of easier ways to make money. Maybe not as much, but you're not guaranteed to make that much that quick. It could take some years, like anything, right? So it's a tough job. Boom. I also remember you 3 years ago, your brother was starting an MMA journey. What happened with him? They both kind of retired, to be honest, Kelvin and Troy. They both missed weight for the last fight. Kelvin's opponent wanted to still fight. Troy's opponent's coach told him no because Troy was over like 3.5 pounds. Kelvin was over like 2.5. Troy tried to fight Kelvin's opponent, but the commission checked his weight the next day, and he was way too heavy. and he said no. So they're both pretty much retired right now. And what you gonna do to get inside the distance with Cater and get the takedown since he's taller? I mean, I fought taller guys. I fought Cody Gibson, my UC debut. I fought Casey Johnson on the regional circuit. I fought this guy named Ben Osterling, something like that. He was taller than me. Who else did I fight that was taller? There was another guy. I'm missing another guy. Oh, Corey Sanhagen. How the hell did I forget him? So I fought some tall guys before, and of course O'Malley. I don't think the height's gonna be much of a issue with this because he's not like crazy taller than O'Malley. I think the distance is just gonna be the difference is gonna be closing the distance and not running into anything. And I think I could do that relatively smooth if I just take my time, land my shots when I can, outpoint him, and then when he starts to realize I'm actually outpointing him, I think that's when he might get a little frustrated and open up my attacks a little bit more. So we'll see. I do plan on pressuring right out of the gate, though. So I would like to test what his takedown defense looks like against someone who's actually trying to take him down. I won't say relentlessly, but a little bit more than most. But I know if I get the fight to the ground, it should be as good as over, especially if I can get to the back. I think I can get a finish. Respectfully. Money gang, baby. I feel like if I should try to get into the nicotine market, I'm 24. Everyone I know does nicotine like vapes. It's super regulated and hard to get into. Is it super regulated? I'm not sure. That's actually a smart idea. I am not subscribed to Money Morcano. I need to, though. I ran into Chris Gutierrez at a local gym. That's what's up. That's pretty cool. When you win the featherweight belt, who do you want to defend? Bro, you don't want. Oh, this guy's. Yeah, I was like, who is this talking about chess right now? Come on, man. You don't want this work. You don't want this work. Come on, you don't want this work, my boy. What the hell is up, my brother? Great matter. Aljo versus Moicano at 145. Damn. You want Moicano to take my money? Thank you, man. Appreciate it, my family, and I respect you, Shane. Appreciate it.
Oh, Anne won her fight.
Who?
Anne, Sarah.
Oh, nice. I got a text. I didn't even know it was like going to be streamed or anything like that. Matt Serra's wife won her fight tonight. Kickboxing or MMA? I don't know if she transitioned to MMA. I don't know if she's doing jiu-jitsu. I think it's just MMA. I think it's just kickboxing.
No idea. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it's kickboxing. Probably kickboxing. Congrats, Ann. All right. This one's about to come up. Batumi, Georgia. Probably going to show Marab, Ilya Taporia. From England, Wagwan. Thank you, brother. Come say hi.
Hey.
Say hi. I thought you were saying hi. You said, hey. The mic don't bite. You don't want to say hi? You want to say what's up? Say what up, gang. Come on. Why you being all shy? You're being all shy now. Champ, coming soon. Let's go. He said, hello, Miss Sterling.
Shout out to Crazy Horse.
Crazy Horse, Las Vegas. If you know, you know. Right?
Yeah.
What is Crazy Horse? What's Crazy Horse?
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. It's where the big booty girls be at. Well, actually, it's not. It's the little skinny booty girls. 300. You got fans here in England, UK, mate. Yo, brother, thank you. I appreciate it. Hope to get to come back there again. I know we're supposed to go back to Georgia one of these days. So maybe we make our rounds to the ends with the men then. All right. We're about to do a live reaction to this. So, fuck. I want to stay on, but I also want to get into this. The first non-binary champion. That's hilarious. Thank you, Gary Matter. I appreciate that. North Carolina, thank you. Kayla, what's up, Kayla? Enoch's Kayla, his wife.
Hey.
She Becca says, what's up? Maybe Calvin, you want someone like Allen or be someone lower in the rankings like C? Nah, if I beat Cater, I'm going up, bro. Cater's ranked 7th. I ain't going backwards. I'm going up. I'm just hoping I can beat Cater and they give me a damn title shot. Skip the line. Get some of that. What they call Corey Sanhagen called the famous person privilege and the Dana White privilege. Get some of that. I mean, I think I earned a little bit. Well, so we'll see. All right, guys, I'm gonna tune into this. I want to lock into this. We'll probably do a live reaction. This is going to be a good one. I'll see you guys on the other side. We'll do like a recap, something like that. So we touch base. Oi, oi. Peace. Stay black.